I hope y'all like Marty Robbins, because I think the memes are funny, but what I'm really looking at is that big iron he likes to carry. A big intimidating revolver with high caliber, more rather. So I went on a little adventure in Hunt Showdown, and yeah, I used high caliber revolvers, I used the Pax True Shot, I used the Haymaker, and I used the uppercut, as well as a couple of those variants, and kind of just went to see what happened. And it didn't go very well. The uppercut especially is very expensive. It drained my bank account. Had to get a little creative near the end, but I'm hoping you enjoy. Alright, day one. I'm not even gonna lie. I got mad and deleted all the footage from this day. I did not win a single game. I was trying to use the Haymaker and the uppercut, and it absolutely failed. I kept dying, I kept running around the corner. I would get solo lobbies in Clash, and we'd be crouching around the bounty. Nobody would actually push, and I'd just end up dying every single time, on end. It was frustrating. So then I tried normal, and that was it wasn't much better. I could actually get a fight in, but it still was not a good night for me and left me pretty much in financial ruin for the rest of this video. So the rest of the video I was struggling to buy my weapons, and that's kind of just how that went. At least this video's left me pretty much ready to prestige, so I'll have my money back pretty soon. Day 2. Went a little bit better than day 1, except it still didn't go great. I ended up using the Haymaker at the start, which is a gun I am never going to touch again. I didn't have a great time with this thing. You'll see why later in the video. But I started off this game going around collecting some clues, keeping myself silent, so horses, dogs, taking care of those things, taking care of some monsters. I got to this place and then just decided to leave once I think I heard some gunshots. Now as I was leaving this place, I got harassed by not one, but 2 of these pistol grunts, which is just great. Trying to be quiet, I got 2 of these guys run up and smack me. Made my way to the next place, and then collected that clue. I ended up hearing a bunch of gunshots, so I kept running, checking my map, because they just killed scrap beats that started vanishing. Figured I would make my way over there. I think I got this, to be honest. Ended up just... I wanted that token, that bounty token, but I had to wait it out. I waited until they were done vanishing and then pushed upwards after sitting around in the bushes for a bit. This was a horrible decision. It went pretty south pretty quick. Ended up throwing a decoy to try to gain my footing, and as soon as I did, rushed in again, ended up on low health. On low health, I rushed all the way into the building, where I ended up getting shot again, even though I got regeneration. I ended up getting flushed right back out after I take another shot. And then I just ran straight down the stairs, kind of in a panic, and instantly got my face taken off. Great way to wrap up that mission. Now my second match. This one went quite a bit better than the first one, and I swapped to the Pax True Shot. With the True Shot, I tried to take some really good shots and hit some long distance stuff. That didn't work. Pushed in, and I took a shot at this guy right here. Now this guy's a solo, and I actually decided to bend my rules a little bit and take his two-handed revolver. I was going for one-handed, but two-handed, whatever. Breaking the rules of the video. But I finished looting him, and not wanting to miss out on all the party and the fun going on over there, I push up, take another pot shot. Hear some more gunshots and kind of run around, take some more pot shots and try to line up, see what's going on. I start hearing a guy behind me and I'm getting a little worried, but take a shot anyways. And I push up along the building, and what do you know, I'm right. They're a little friend from before and quickly dispatch him. So after that, I just ended up looting him and trying to relocate our friends from before. They took a shot at me, and kind of rude, so I sent them a little gift back their way. And then I lined up another shot after relocating to the right of the building. Shot him and dropped down to try to stay on top of his body. I do not want this guy rezzed because I'm solo. I heard his friend's footsteps and moved over. Took him out, and then I kind of just wandered around a little bit. I looted his friend and then worked my way back up, and Eventually found his other friend who was crouching up in the building where I just was before. So, good thing I wasn't still camping up there and didn't have my back turned to him. But with that was everybody in the lobby, so I quickly just start banishing the token. Say I got some headshots. Getting headshots, dude. Which I did. I like them. Maybe you didn't think they're great, but hey, I'm having fun. And I just make my way to extraction, and boom. There was a third game to this, but it kind of went crap. I rushed a trio, and well, you can guess how that went. All right, day 3. This is where things also kind of went bad. I blew all my money this day, and this first game was well, you saw part of it earlier in the video, but I was using this filler for day 1. Where I deleted the footage for it, but yeah, this first game kind of went crappy. I got whacked to death. I also somehow managed to mangle up and like lose every single bit of audio for this. I would have loved for this to have some gunshots in the background. I'd have to tone it down because I was streaming and I got my voice going, but still, like, yeah, pain. Anyways, I digress. This second game here kind of it went off chill. Just a normal hunt match. I ran into some of those little river monsters, which everyone hates. Loud, annoying, tear you to pieces, make you bleed. And then I went about collecting clues, and then, you know, eventually this happened. I ran up on the bounty because the dude was just sitting on it, and I think this dude was a 4-star, but I got pretty mangled. We just traded, but of course the man's got a necro, so he got out of there, and I'm kind of annoyed about that, but hey, it is what it is. Then we go on to our third game where I just kind of went back to Clash. Got tired of that whole normal thing. Just wanted some action. Hopefully to get some good footage. So I meander my way into this building and kind of just sit up on the roof, and again, just get shot by a little rat sitting around. And then, so kind of just regather my footing. You know, just stick myself with a rusty old needle, heal up, and push down below where I show off some of the worst aim I've ever shown, and it's just, I'm having trouble looking back at this footage. I don't even know where I'm pointing that thing. I like the uppercut, but I have not figured out how to shoot it yet. But I kind of just again had to run away, redo my foot. And I said I'm gonna rush down, and I see the wackiest thing. I see a solo getting up. I step on some barbed wire. I get shot. So then I just kind of again just try to get my ground underneath me, get some footing down, heal up, and what do you know? The next corner I go around, I get my face taken off. This game can be pretty miserable sometimes, especially with these revolver loadouts. There's only so much I can do. I love big irons, but they're just, ugh. Now for this third game, I decided I'll swap back to normal hunt, and I go around my normal business collecting clues. And obviously, as any good solo, I forget to swap it from trios to duos, so yeah, it ended up being trouble for me. So in my normal business, I ended up spotting this team way across the way, so I decided to make my way over there and cause a little bit of trouble, and it not the best choice. I'm a very aggressive player, and it bites me in the butt way more than I'd like to admit. But after like we're making my way over there, I take out one. I hit him with one shot, pushed up, and ended up killing him. And I at this point I only thought it was a duo, so I push up, hoping to get that other one, and then from the right just get absolutely taken out, and instantly jump up with my solo revive, and you know, again, I'm going against a trio, so I get shot with incendiary, just running, hoping for a chance to fight back. I try to heal up in a corner, and then boom, hammer to the face. It's like I was getting so mad at this. I'm glad I was done with this challenge. I got the 3 days I wanted, and I'm done. Hope y'all enjoyed watching me suffer, because it's like I don't even know what my video ideas are. I guess I'm just trying to strike that lucky meta loadout that'll get me to be a 6-star. Although I think that's more of a aim or like game smarts issue. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. But I hope you enjoy and maybe consider subscribing, or after seeing my atrocious aim earlier, don't. I mean, do what you want. Have a good day.